How do you know science? What you believe what men told you.
Homework already.
Who told you that that's the homework? Because what men told you, right? So everything you learn is taught to you by men, and you believe in it by faith.
No.
Yes.
No,
you don't know
there are
anything.
things that we know.
What do you know? Outside of yourself, outside of what you think in your head.
Outside of
tell me
myself,
what do you know?
I am here because I share the genetic code of my ancestors, right? So, just listen for a second. I am my ancestors. I wouldn't be here if the cause never happened. The cause what? Is sex. The effect is me.
How do you know the cause of how reproducing is sex?
See, we're just going to go into
Someone
some
told
nonsense
you, right?
now, man.
If someone told you, you're believing in what someone told you. You have faith and confidence in what someone else told you. Everything in life, apart from what you think in your head, is by faith. You don't know. So you have to look at the strongest point of faith for you to rely on. I believe that my mother gave birth to me, and I have the strongest faith because, apologies my good sir, I believe that my mother gave birth to me, and I have the strongest evidence because she told me. Everything you're going to learn is taught to you by a man or in a book. I believe my mother gave birth to me the same way I believe Christ died for me because someone told me, and I choose to have confidence in it.
Okay. I'm going to stay in this premise with you, right? I'm going to stay in this premise with you. Okay, so you said you believe that Jesus died for you.
Amen.
You believe it, right? Could you be wrong about it now? No, be honest. Could you be wrong about your belief system?
If evidence presented, I could be wrong. But if evidence,
really?
yes, that's how that's how it works, right? That's how belief system works, right?
No, I like
if someone,
that's true.
Apologies, just like if someone comes to you tomorrow and says, "Oh, I'm your mother. The person that has been taking care of you for the past 28 years is not your mother." You would have to go with where the evidence is presented.
Right.
If evidence of Christ is presented that he wasn't God and he claimed to, all of his claims were flawed, then I would have to fall in love with where the evidence is. Right. But the evidence is contrary too, because the evidence shows that Jesus Christ died and resurrected on the cross.
No, there's no evidence for that.
There is evidence. The Shroud of Turin.
Hold on. There's no evidence for resurrecting after 3 days. There's
yes,
no
there
evidence
is.
for that.
The belief of the people. The belief of the people is evidence enough.
No.
Because
Yes.
You're
just using the
because
same
you have.
thing.
Okay, let's break down the word faith, because I think he has a problem with the word faith. In the linguistics understanding, apologies. In the linguistics understanding, the word faith can look like belief in something without evidence. But if you faith actually comes from the Greek word confide, where you get fide is where you get the faith from. But confidence is how faith is truly translated. Now the word confidence implies that there is evidence in what I believe in, and I have confidence in it. So I have confidence that Jesus Christ died and resurrected on the cross, simply because of the evidence that is presented to me. It's not just simple faith. You have confidence that your mother gave birth to you because of what she told you, and she nurtured you for how many years. That is confidence. That is evidence-based. So everything, again, I'm going to present it to you. Everything you would know outside of yourself. I don't know what philosopher that said, I think so, therefore I am. That's the only thing that I can prove in life. Anything else is told to me by men. Anything else is told to me by a book. So everything is, I rely on it by faith. Everything around me. But you have to find the strongest point of faith.
But you could be wrong about the faith, isn't it? Even if it's
the evidence is presented.
No.
No. If that's not how faith doesn't rely on empirical evidence.
No, but
you don't rely on empirical. Because you can
just like you presented to me that clarity may not be my mother.
Yes, so that's not.
Can that apply to you now?
Yes, it could apply to me.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
I'm granting it to you. But it wouldn't be a no apologies. It wouldn't be a no apologies. It wouldn't be a no point. No 1%. It's a probability cause. So like you say, like the fact that the universe could be no to the 10 trillion thousand possible that we exist in this world. That is not empirical evidence. That's actually the fact that it's the doubt is bigger should cause you doubt to why we actually exist. But yet we have confidence in that small amount of evidence. So you don't rely on, in reality, we don't fully rely on empirical evidence. It doesn't have to be presented to you on the plate for you to believe it. You have to look at the probability. You have to look at the probability. What are the probabilities that your mother gave birth to you?
Listen to what I'm saying to you again. Listen, because I don't think you're grasping what I'm saying. I'm saying to you this. I'm going to give you this. Charity may not be my mother, may not have been a woman that's given birth to me. It may not have been her. But one thing I know...
You're looking for empirical evidence for God. Apologies. Come back. Apologies. I'm going to hush up.
One thing I know for a fact is that I have a mother and a father to enter this realm right now.
How do you know
because there is no other alternative.
There could be. The
so
world
could be now.
Yeah, the world could have been created 5 minutes ago with all of our memories stored in. You don't know.
Okay, so do you now apply that to your religion when you do that?
It could be.
Could there be many gods now?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, hold on. Say that again.
There could be if the evidence is then presented. But you said...
But I'm giving you the evidence. I'm giving you the evidence.
You're still appealing to your mother and father. You said you know your mother and father. You have a mother and father because of what you've been told. So you have confidence or you have faith in what you've been told. You don't have evidence of that your mother and father... You saw your mother and father gave...
Not my mother and father. I've seen how humans have been brought to this earth. I've seen
what makes you think that's how you was brought? Because the world could have been created 5 minutes ago. Wait, apologies. The world could have been created 5 minutes ago, yeah, and all of your memories of your mother... Apologies, I'm actually searching into your empirical evidence. Because you're looking for empirical evidence for Jesus Christ, but you're not applying the same standard to anything that you believe in. You have faith in a lot of things. It's a harder faith to it takes more faith to reject Jesus Christ. Do you know that? Because when the evidence is presented, you have to fall in line with evidence in truth.
What evidence?
The evidence of Jesus Christ being dying and resurrecting on the cross.
You don't have evidence
for... my good son, man. God bless you.
If how you doing? I remember you. How you doing? You good, yeah? If Jesus never resurrected from the dead, yeah?
If evidence is presented, then I leave the faith.
They keep saying that. I don't know why you keep saying that. If this entity never resurrected from the dead, Christianity falls to the ground. You don't have evidence for that. You have a belief system. Yes. That's fine. I'm not going to. I don't have no right.
I do have evidence for that.
No, you don't. You weren't there. You weren't there.
So you weren't there when your mother gave birth to you as well.
Exactly.
How do you know your mother gave birth to you?
Exactly.
You have faith that your mother gave birth to you.
Yes, so, I agree. I agree.
So you don't look for empirical evidence, but you're applying empirical evidence for me to see Jesus Christ resurrected.
Okay, let me enter the Bible.
Apologies. Evidence is presented to you via word of mouth, by physical implication, like empirical evidence, or via advice that you read in a book. So if I have read in a book that the followers of Jesus Christ were unalived in the most crucial ways for their belief, I have confidence, and my confidence is based on the evidence that they lived on that faith. The Bible, there's a passage in the Bible.
Could they be wrong though?
Apologies.
Apologies.
The passage in the Bible says we live by the words of our testimony. If I go to court, apologies, they are saints. We live by the words of our testimony. If I go to court, and if a girl goes to court and she says she got raped, none of the judges, none of the jurors know that she got raped. They have to believe via the evidence that she says, either orally or physically.
That doesn't work.
That's how it works.
No, that analogy doesn't work. Because
it's called eyewitness testimony.
It's
called eyewitness testimony.
Using that. Hold on. You're using that analogy of something that we can all do any day to something we cannot do. You're talking about a phenomenon of rising after the dead after 3 days.
Because things are proven via what people see. When they saw Jesus Christ resurrected, they say that, okay, I cannot deny the fact that of what he said, and then they carried on believing it. So I believe in their confidence that of what they saw.
Can we start on a basis? Like, can we start on I want to disregard the nonsense that we're talking about right now, right? Do we know that humans come from the womb of a woman? Do we know this?
We have faith in it because of the evidence that's presented to us.
You know why you're saying that? Because it needs to apply to your doctrine. That's why you're saying that.
No, I'm applying your own standard to you, because every time someone says we know something, we know Jesus Christ exists, blah, 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 you keep saying, we don't know that. We don't know
it though.
I am saying
that told you this.
Everything you know, everything you claim you know, is based on faith and confidence.
No, it's not. Because faith always leaves the room for doubt. We know that everyone...
So that's why every scientific theories that is proven, they say that it's open for doubt. That's why it's called a theory.
Okay, great. As a Christian man, you're a Christian man, right? Is there a possibility that a child can come from a man?
No. because the evidence is presented. I have confidence in the evidence presented. That
So that means we're in the
children come
knowing
from
now.
women.
We're in the knowing now. We know.
So
We
that's
know
how, that's
women.
how, exactly.
So it's done now.
The
Don't
point
need
of
faith.
knowledge, the point where you claim to know, is because when the evidence is presented. When the evidence of Jesus Christ is presented to you, can you now have confidence that Jesus Christ
You're
died
using
and
these
resurrected?
nice,
I'm
neat
using
words.
your own standard
No.
upon you, and you
you're
feel I
using
see the
nice,
double standard.
neat words.
You
I'm
have
gonna get you. Don't worry. I'm gonna
cognitive
get you.
dissonance.
I'm gonna get
Cognitive
you.
dissonance.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get you because I know you're trying to.
Yeah,
lead
I'm
me
applying your own
way.
standard to you.
Yeah, I know
It's
you
not
do.
a
I know you
leeway.
do. Don't worry.
It's
Don't worry.
applying your own standard to
I'm
you.
telling you now. I'm gonna get you. I promise you.
I'm listening.
Okay, watch this. Yeah. Jesus, how did he come to? How did he come to this earth?
Through a virgin birth, amen.
From the womb of a woman, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so is he the example of this entire globe?
He is the example.
He's
for,
the example.
He's the example for the entire globe. So how God wanted man to present himself.
Right. So he
just like wait. Let me give you the evidence for it. The evidence for it is Adam was also not was miraculously conceived. He wasn't made from a mother nor a woman. So if the possibility of the first man, which you might not want to call Adam, yeah, with the possibility
I'm older than Adam. I'm older.
The possibility of the first man could have been miraculous, then there's a possibility that a person could give birth without sexual relations.
Hold on. So are you giving the possibility that there are other people roaming around this earth that could have possibly been conceived without even
in this day and age? In this day and age, there could be a possibility of a virgin birth, but it will still need a male gamete.
Say again. There's a possibility
in this day and age, there is a possibility of a virgin birth, yeah, but it doesn't need a male. But it still needs a male sperm.
So wouldn't that take away from the Immaculate Conception then?
No, not really.
No, hold on.
Not really.
No, hold on. If that one person has been assigned to the Immaculate Conception, Jesus.
Do you know how?
Hold on. You're saying could for anyone else? That's not special then, is it?
No.
It's not immaculate. Anyone can do it.
It still needs a man and a woman. With Christ, there was no man. You know, the seed was miraculously presented in.
So how's that a virgin birth then?
It is a virgin birth.
How's that a virgin birth when you need male sperm?
Mary didn't have a man. She didn't need a man.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
today,
Okay, let's
today and
leave
age,
that.
today age,
yeah.
A woman can go into a sperm bank and say, I want this sperm, and I've never had sex before. Inject it into herself, and she'll have a virgin birth.
But that's still cause and effect though.
So the possibility,
that's still sperm and
possibility of a virgin birth is possible now, but how it was presented
No.
miraculous.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. She didn't need the sperm of Joseph, did she?
She had sperm inside of her.
Mary had sperm. Mary had Joseph's sperm.
It was a holy sperm, not Joseph's sperm.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So when women go to the IVF bank and they do that, whatever, they still need the male sperm.
Yes.
So that's not Immaculate Conception.
Again, you gotta listen with what I'm saying. I said there is a possibility of a virgin birth now. I'm not saying there's a possibility of a new Immaculate Conception. There's a possibility of a virgin birth now.
Virgin birth meaning you don't need the sperm.
No, meaning you don't need sex.
No, but
being a virgin, it's not. That's not.
Okay,
it's not.
Forget about the penis going inside the vagina. Forget about that.
That's what breaks the virginity.
The cause and effect.
But that's what breaks the virginity. If the seed is just placed in, she's still a virgin.
The Immaculate Conception is based on the concept of Mary not needing male seed, but the seed of your God.
A seed miraculously presented.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The virgin birth.
If you want to talk about the miracles of it, that's
it's a claim, isn't it?
It is a claim, yes.
It's a claim, right? We've not proven it, but you believe it.
Yes, but if the evidence of, no matter who you want to call Adam, the first man, if the evidence...
Oh, no matter now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I love when people say no matter now.
Because every time you keep saying,
Adam,
let me finish. Let me finish. Why you keep shifting the argument?
Let me actually finish. When it doesn't
the reason
matter,
why I say
whole
apologies, let me finish. I'm still speaking. You know, the reason why I say it doesn't matter, yeah, no matter what name you call it, you will still have a male and female. Science can say the first sperm and the first seed and
convenient.
It's not.
How convenient? How convenient?
Why do you keep shifting the goalposts? What's wrong with you?
Because
Are you okay?
Are
you okay?
Because I talk to
I'm actually worried about. Actually worried. Do you know how to track conversations?
Right, good.
You know,
it's so convenient.
So no matter what the what you call them, Adam and Eve, or in Yoruba, I can't remember what they call them in Yoruba, but either or, no matter what the language is, the first male and the first female, yeah, created miraculously, If that's possible, then there is a possibility of a virgin birth that is miraculously. Yes.
I have no right to take that possibility from you because I wasn't there at the start, right? All I can do is critically think about the start, just like you. But
then the same question can be applied to you or your belief system. Apologies to cut you off.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to believe in the miraculous conception, then how do you believe we got here from the first man?
Again, my belief system is this: we have nature, we have our ancestors. These are things that we know, things that we believe.
How do we know that? People told us that.
No, it didn't.
People told us that.
You know your mother and father. You know you have a mother and father. You know that's the reason why you got here. I know people that
claim to be my mother and
father. Okay, but
you
know it took cause and effects for you to be here. You know this.
The word could have been created 5 minutes ago. You see, I'm gonna keep debunking.
What I'm saying? So
I'm
why are you a
hyper
Christian
skeptic
if you believe in that then?
You present yourself as a hyper skeptic whenever you're speaking to Christian. I'm gonna throw the same.
Or Muslim.
It doesn't matter. I don't care, sir. I do not care, sir. I need you to break down your hyper skepticism and actually rely on a solid foundation so that we can actually move conversations along. Okay. If you keep being hyper skeptic, what do you mean? You have to brand yourself in something. Because that's the reason why. That's why I'm also a hyper skeptic that you have a mother. I don't believe that. You have to prove it empirically.
You don't even have to believe it. You know why you don't have to believe it? Because you already know.
No, I don't know. I believe someone told me that she's my mother.
You know I have a mother and a father.
I believe someone told you that she's your mother and father.
Okay, this is what I know you know. You know that before my existence, someone had to have sex.
I don't know that. I believe what people claim, what people claim in books, and what people told me from words. And I have confidence in what they told me. Then I carry on my belief system, and I call it no at that point. But I don't know. I call it no at that point. But the only thing, the point where the evidence is presented, and I can't waver away from it and say that okay, the evidence presented doesn't stand ground. So that's why I then step into a point of no, because the evidence that is presented to me, like every human being that is on earth right now, shows that okay, there might be something where man and woman come together, love each other so much that they have sex, and then they have
to
children.
Be love nowadays.
It doesn't even have to be love. But the confidence that I have from the advice that people have to me,
it's done.
The only thing you can know in life is that is what you think in your mind. I think so, therefore I am. That is the only thing that I know empirically. That's the only thing I can prove empirically. Everything else is word of mouth and advice.
You know that you're here, right?
I know that I'm here because I am speaking to you right now.
Yeah, so that's.
But I don't know that. I don't know that you're here. Because you could be an illusion in my eyes.
But you know that I'm
hyper. I don't know. I don't know. I'm applying the same hyperskepticism to you. I don't know that you're here. It could be the illusion of my eyes. This universe, apologies. This universe is because I only know myself and I don't know you. I'm not in your head. This universe is according to my vision. So I don't know that you're here. You could just be a vision.
You don't know that I'm here. You don't know I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool. You know that Jesus was here.
I know Jesus was here.
You see that? You see? This is what I'm saying.
Yes.
That doesn't even make sense.
Again?
That doesn't even make sense.
Track what I said very slowly. I'm not even laughing. Track what I said very slowly.
Hold on.
With the apologies. Track what I said very slowly.
He doesn't know that I'm here.
Yes, but the evidence. Apologies, my good sir. Are you able to track what I said?
Hold on, wait. I'm asking about a far removed event that he was not there for. He didn't see his person. He didn't experience person. I'm asking, did he know that this person was there? Yes. But I'm asking, does he know that I'm here?
Can you still man my point where
is that delusion?
It's not delusion. Because the evidence that is presented, the fact that you're here, upon my delusion, yeah. If I'm delusional, or like I'm having an illusion, yeah. The fact that you're here and I can touch you shows me that okay, yeah, this might be I can step into a point of no for my belief system because now I can touch you and I can relate to you separate from me. That same applies to Jesus Christ. I don't know Jesus Christ resurrected, but because of what? Apologies.
That's a great point. Let me finish. Yeah. I like that.
Upon the evidence presented to me, yeah, I then step into a belief system, and from my belief, I can step into a knowing that the evidence presented to me pushes me into a corner that I can't back out of.
Brother, do you know that I'm here?
You can't be too hyper.
So let's go back to that first question.
Honestly, like I'm gonna still apply the same hyperskepticism to you. I don't know you're here. I have to believe you're here. I have to believe you're here to know.
Is it fair for me to apply that same skepticism? How do you say it? The word? Skepticism. Can I apply that same hyperskepticism to Jesus? Is it fair for me to do that?
It is
if
fair.
You're doing that now.
It is fair, but once you're too hyperskeptic, you don't know anything. everything becomes a
No, I'm
belief.
talking about Jesus. Jesus only.
Yes,
Jesus
that's
only.
fine.
It's fair.
But
isn't it?
but if the evidence is presented to you and it backs you into a corner, you have to fall in line in the belief, then the knowing.
Okay, so do you do that with me then? Do you know that I'm here then? With the evidence presented. With the evidence presented.
Look, before touching you, I believe you're here. Now touching you, I know you're here. That's how it works.
Okay, now, okay, fine,
You have
fine.
confidence. You have faith with evidence.
Great.
Confidence
So
with evidence.
You've done the homework now. You know I'm here.
Yes. The
Okay.
same can be applied to Jesus. You look
No,
at the evidence
because you can't touch
presented
him.
and you get back to
You
a
can't
corner.
touch him though.
You think empirical evidence is what is?
Yeah, because you weren't there.
Then you don't know if your mother had, your mother and your father had sex to make you.
Okay, but
you weren't
I
there.
know that a male and a mother had sex to have me though.
But you weren't there though. How do you know?
Give me an alternative for me to be here. Give me an alternative for me to be here.
An alternative?
Yeah, give me an alternative.
The work could have been created 5 minutes ago with all of the memories planted.
There's no point being a Christian.
That is an alternative.
Okay, there's no
I'm
point being a
applying the
Christian.
same hyperskepticism to you.
If the world was created 5 minutes
man.
ago,
God bless you, man.
there's no Jesus then, is there?
The belief system was still be there because even though it was created 5 minutes ago, everyone with all their memories would have been
How long
planted
did
in 5
Jesus?
minutes ago.
How long was Jesus here?
2,000 years.
2,000 years ago. So that
Yes.
5 minutes rules
according to
don't
my
apply.
according to my even according to the 5 minutes analogy that I gave you.
No, it don't work. It doesn't work.
Can I finish my sentence, please?
Sorry, go on.
Even if the world was created 5 minutes ago, and everyone has the memory that as if it was thousands of years ago, if we look into even although the world was created 5 minutes ago, if we look into what everyone else is saying about the history of reality itself, we can say based on what everyone else is saying, we can say these are evidence of why we believe this or why we think this, even if it was created 5 minutes ago. So everything is a belief system. Everything is based on confidence, and confidence implies evidence, and evidence backs you to a corner, and the corner is where you step into a point of knowing.
No, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that one.
I have a question. Are you the same guy that cooked Ali Dawa?
Yeah.
Oh, can I shake your hand, please?
God bless you.
Because I've seen the work you're doing in your Speaker's Corner, mate.
God bless
seen
you,
you on
man.
YouTube, man. Great stuff.
Glory be to
Great.
God,
Are you Christian as well?
I am, yes, sir.
Amen.
That's just
Glory be to
convenient,
God.
isn't it?
God bless
A
you,
Christian
man.
praise another Christian.
I appreciate that, man. What's your name?
My name's
Well,
Nikolai. My name's Nikolai. It's fine.
Is that your actual name?
Yes, it is.
Don't-
It's alright, mate. It's alright. I
God-
go by an
God bless
alias,
you,
but my name's Nikolai. It's
Okay,
alright.
that's fine. God bless you, though. Like, I appreciate that. Funny enough, like Ali Dawa is just he seems to be a hypocrite.
He
Like,
is.
he's such a one thing that he said recently. He said about the Muslim grooming gangs, the Pakistani Muslim grooming gangs here.
Yeah.
He said, what's the causation? What's the causation, the actualization or whatever that this is relating to Islam? Well, if I present him a video of him saying, if my daughter was 6 years old,
get to marry,
if my
yeah.
daughter, I'll tell her she's ready to marry. That is the evidence of these Muslim gangs thinking the same way that you're thinking, and they're raping these little kids, disgusting, spit upon you. You know,
It's prescribed in their religion.
It's prescribed
in their
66 verse 4.
65 verse 4, yeah.
Yeah. 65 verse 4, yeah.
Christians will do the same thing to them.
No, we weren't.
Can you show me where in the Bible says that? Show me one Christian that said I can have
The
sex
only
with a
reason why you're Christian right now is because of European
Show me your
countries.
evidence, and you're giving me a trust me.
Hold on.
Show me
This is
your
how you gave
evidence.
him, and you were both in consensus.
No, because we
problem.
understand.
Yeah,
we
exactly. That's fine.
You see how the word works? We start off on the premise. The premise is, okay, we don't need to disagree on this. We both believe in this. Then we move the conversation along. We start on the premise as Christians. For me and you, we start on the premise of reasonable conversation or linguistic understanding.
Reality, yeah.
Then get of reality.
Yeah.
Then we move the conversation along.
You're
But
talking
when you're hyper skeptic on the reality that's presented to you, then your premise
Wait,
is that
hold on. Say that again.
You're
Say that again.
hyper-skeptic on the
Of
reality
the reality. What
presented to
reality?
you.
What
Of
reality?
Jesus Christ being
Oh,
dying and
come on, stop
resurrected.
the nonsense, man.
Then
What
I'm
reality is that?
hyper-skeptic.
You just told me that you didn't know that I was here.
Then I'm hyper-skeptical.
You didn't know that I was here, but you know Jesus was here.
Then I'm hyper-skeptical on everything that you believe, because you do not start on the
That's
premise.
fine.
We start on the
I'm
premise.
not
We
presenting
can move the
nothing.
conversation along.
That's
We
fine.
can't.
I'm not presenting
You know what I
nothing.
mean?
You know that, right?
You're
I'm not telling
bringing
you my
me-
way is the right way.
I don't know if the word way. That I don't know if you believe it in the same way I believe.
When Jesus
So
said,
I'll
I'm the way,
break
the truth,
down
and the life, you understand what he said. You
I know
understand
what
he said.
Jesus says. I
Okay,
don't know what
but
you mean by
you
it.
don't
I
understand
don't know
what
what
I
you
say.
mean by it.
Okay, all right.
Because you don't want to start off with the premise of
I'm
reality.
not saying my way is the truth.
You're
and the life.
skeptical about reality itself.
No, I'm skeptical of reality
Have you looked into
outside
the
of
evidence?
me.
Have you looked into the evidence of Jesus Christ?
This is what I'm going to tell you. I'm not skeptical of me and you right here, in this time. I'm not skeptical of that. I'm skeptical of
bless you,
something
bro.
that is a claim outside of me. That's what I'm skeptical of. How can you access something that's outside of you?
Your mother is outside of you. Are you skeptical of that?
Oh, we're back here.
I mean, I'm using your same. If your if the standard, the justification that you use comes back and bites you, or once it's applied somewhere else,
I agree
then
with
you
you,
don't
no,
have a
right?
ground to stand on.
I said you was
You're-
right
You
on
said
that
you're
one, you know.
skeptical. Yeah, okay.
I said you was
then
right.
you don't
on
know
that
your
one.
mother is
I
your
said,
mother.
No, I know. Look, listen. I said you was right that Charity may not be my mother. I don't know it, but I know for a fact that I have a mother and a father for
How
me
do
to
you
get
know
into this
that?
earth.
How do you know that? Someone told you you have a mother and a father. You don't
Show
know
me an
that.
alternative. Show me an alternative.
The world could have been created 5 minutes ago.
You see, so
Then you
if,
don't have a
so
mother and a
if
father.
if you had that,
You just believe
hold on,
that you have a mother and a father.
I'm gonna use that one. All right, fine. It was made 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that could have been right.
Mhm.
If that was, that means you should disregard Jesus because Jesus didn't exist
Then,
5 minutes ago.
I will still rely on the confidence.
No, you said 5 minutes
Yes,
ago.
that's
5
fine.
minutes
Yes,
ago.
but I will still rely on the confidence presented
When did
to you.
Jesus come to this earth?
2,000
years ago.
Upon the memory that's been given to me.
No.
Let me
stop
finish,
the
man. Can you
nonsense.
finish?
You're editing now.
Apologies.
Let him finish. I wanna see what he says.
Listen.
Listen to what I'm
Apologies.
saying.
Let me
No,
finish.
listen what I'm saying to
Let
you.
me
When did
finish.
Jesus come to this earth? 2,000 years ago.
Yes.
If I present you an analogy that this earth was here 5 minutes ago, does that apply?
Upon the
5 minutes
yes.
ago, just use your
Let me
brain.
finish.
Upon the
Upon
memory
the
that you were given.
exactly.
That's what it
Thank
is.
you.
Oh my, if
Because
the
your
world was
Thank you.
created 5 minutes ago,
Upon the
and
memory.
Jesus came in this
Is your
world
memory part
2,000
of the
years
world
ago.
of creation? Is the memory part of the world of creation?
My memory is based on the existence of this world. And I'm telling you,
He doesn't have a. He's
I'm
he's
telling
cornered.
you, no,
He doesn't know
listen
where
what I
to
just
go.
said to you.
How?
My memory is based on the existence of this world.
How? How?
If something happened yesterday and I remember it happened yesterday in this world, you're telling me that if this world existed 5 minutes ago,
Yes,
use your brain,
upon-
use it.
yes.
Hold on.
Can you not have a predisposed
It was made
memory of
5
something?
minutes ago. The world didn't
Yes,
exist
but-
6 minutes
but-
ago,
okay.
5 minutes ago.
If the world was created,
I know your brain
listen.
understands
I wanna
Can
hear
I
what you
finish?
want to say.
Can I finish?
Because you
Can
know
I
it makes
finish?
sense.
No, brother,
Can I
I
finish?
follow what you're saying. I want to see what he says.
How are you guys just like, come on.
We laugh at
Hold
you
on.
because you're
No.
logically dumb.
You
It's
can laugh, that's
not
fine.
right.
That's
I'm not
fine.
laughing at you, bro.
The world was made 5 minutes ago.
Yes,
This is not
but
hard.
that
This
means the
is
memory,
level
the
one
memory,
basic
yes, that
education.
means
Go
the
with your
memory
premise, sure.
No,
that I will
there's
have.
no memory. The
Yes, there
world
is.
was made.
Oh my gosh, are you
Okay,
following?
what
Are you
memory do
following?
you have
Can I finish
outside
what
of
I
the
said?
world?
Can I finish what I said?
Pause. In regards to memory, what would you say about memory created 5 minutes ago? That's his premise. What would you say to that?
I would say
I
upon
wanna
the
know what
memory,
you want to say.
if the world was created 5 minutes ago and every human being was created 5 minutes
5
ago,
minutes ago.
upon the memory that I have that was created 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yes. So
5 minutes ago.
So you hear
That's
what
all you
Can
have.
I finish?
Cool.
Can I finish what I'm saying? What's wrong with you?
Let him talk. Just a second.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Go on.
No,
Upon the memory that I have that was created 5 minutes ago, I will have the memory that Jesus was existed 2,000 years
that
ago.
doesn't work.
Oh my gosh,
You
this
said
guy, he
the
doesn't have
world.
to follow
The
it.
world is 5
Doesn't
minutes.
have to follow it.
5 minutes only.
Yeah, doesn't mean reality. Doesn't mean that the memory.
So you're editing now. You're
Oh
just
my
editing
gosh.
now.
Okay, if I create a robot
So it
now,
wasn't-
apologies.
Go
If
on.
I create a robot now, I create a
Yes.
robot 5 minutes ago, and I
Yes.
gave him the
That don't work.
yes,
That
it does.
analogy don't work,
It's the
that
same
You gave it
software.
any-
It's
No,
the
make it, but it don't
memory
work.
of Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago.
You're saying the
But the
whole
robot was only
world-
created 5 minutes ago.
That's a teleological belief. We agree. Yes, no, that works.
You're
Because-
disagreeing because you're
no,
Christian.
no,
I hate when people do that.
no.
You're not
I'm
critically thinking.
I'm
Look,
not.
this
I'm not
is
disagreeing
level
with you
one.
because I'm Christian. I'm not disagreeing because I'm
You are
Christian.
though. You are.
I'm not.
You're
I'm disagreeing
critically
because
thinking. Oh, just because I'm
It's logically sound.
Because it's a
You gave
it's a
me
philosophical argument.
This is a level one basic. You've created the world in 5 minutes. Nothing happened 6
It
minutes
seems like
ago.
the level
It was
one
created
basics he
5
doesn't
minutes
understand.
ago.
Yeah,
How can you
sure.
have memory of something 2,000 years ago?
Because the
That's
memory
exactly
that is
what I would
presented
say.
is
So you done that. You just
Let me
added that in.
finish. Let
I
me
would say
finish.
the same thing as he does, where if you say you create a robot 5 minutes ago,
That
but
don't
you
work.
didn't implant him
That
with a
don't work.
memory.
The world,
That's teleological.
the world. What me and you are bound by. Nothing precedes that. If you created the world that me and you are bound by, just like the same as Jesus, 5 minutes ago. There is no 2,000 years ago. It's 5 minutes because me and you are bound by time.
That is fine. That is
You
fine.
understand what I'm saying?
Keep up the good work. God bless you.
Oh, take care. Thank you.
He said, "God bless you." That's the irony.
Now you're laughing at him.
That's the irony
now.
of it.
You're laughing at him now, right?
No, I mean,
But I wasn't laughing at you when you agreed with him.
I said
But now you're
nothing.
laughing
That's
at
fine.
him. You see that?
That's
No
fine.
problem. No
I
problem.
said
That's
nothing.
fine.
You gave me the premise of 5 minutes.
Follow what I said directly, because I'm now arguing a straw man. Because I'm not arguing what you're arguing. I said, although the world was created 5 minutes ago, every memory that would have been, was created 5 minutes ago, every one of my memories that would have been in my head, placed into the vessel, that presented to be longer than that, it's logically sound for me to say that Jesus is 2,000 years ago,
Okay,
even though I was
the
55
question
years
becomes
ago.
the question for you becomes why. The question, like, hang on.
So dumb.
I know, just hang on.
You say you created the world in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, the world was created. Yeah. Anything can't precede that. There is no 7 minutes or 10 minutes.
Now,
Or
Yeah,
1
the
year.
software,
You
the
created the
software-
world in 5
the
minutes.
the material world wouldn't be created 5 minutes ago, but the software that
No,
is
no,
created-
you're
let me
editing
finish
now.
that.
Now you're editing. You're editing.
I'm
you're
making it
editing.
easier for you to
say that.
understand.
You say that before.
I'm making it
You
easier for you to
say that
understand.
before.
Hang
You
on,
say
no,
that before.
pause, brother. Your question, according to him, say this is all happening. Right? According to him, your question would then be why, right? Because otherwise you'd be going in a circle. If you
No,
want to get somewhere,
I'm not asking the why. Listen,
Why not?
listen to me. He gave me the analogy of this. The world
Yeah,
could have been
5 minutes ago.
created 5 minutes
Sure,
ago.
sure.
Done.
With
Collapse,
everyone
yeah?
in it, with
5
everyone
minutes.
in it.
No,
With
no, the
everyone in
world. You said the world. What
Yeah,
we're
I
bound
mean,
by.
as in, yeah, with
No
everyone in it.
2,000 years. You said 5
That's-
minutes.
yes,
Meaning
I'm
it literally
granting
could have
you that.
happened right now.
Yes, that means
Sure.
but with
Right.
everyone that's standing here, right?
There
you know,
is
question-
no memory of something past 5 minutes, is it?
there is placing of the software inside of the vessel.
Now the question
the-
why? Okay, can you explain at least why that's the case?
The
Thank you very
software
much.
that you have that you're talking about is because of that time that's passed. That's what you're not understanding.
Let him explain
you,
why.
You
why
understand?
that
That makes
is the
sense,
case.
isn't it?
Let him explain
The,
why that is
hold
the
on.
case.
The software you're talking about that's been downloaded is because of the time that's passed.
Since
If you're exactly let's say since 2,000 years ago, that's the software we're talking about. But if you give me the premise of 5 minutes ago,
But that software was then placed in.
no, because
Then it's
that time
logically sound
so
for me to
it's
believe
not
that
5
Jesus
minutes,
is
then
the
is it? It's not 5
why?
minutes, then is it?
Let him explain at least why. Let him.
You
let
can
him,
I got you on that one.
no, it's not.
You got me on other stuff. I got you on this one.
No,
Obviously, I got you on this
let
one.
him
nothing, bro.
let
You
him
haven't
make
got
his
me.
case.
Okay,
Let him
cool.
at least make his case.
You're
Listen,
stuck
you
in
made
one
some
place.
good
Go in a
points today,
circle.
but I got you on this one. I know I got you on this
Let him
one.
make
You know
his
it
case.
makes sense.
Let him make his
But go on,
case
go on.
because you're going to go in a circle. Go on.
Thank you very
Chat
much.
to me, man.
Although, even if the word, I'm going to keep repeating the same thing like over and over again. Even if the word was created 5 minutes ago, that means the material world. That is the matter created 5 minutes ago. Everyone here looks like they've been here for longer than 5 minutes.
Sure,
But yeah, the
whatever.
word was created
Sure.
5 minutes ago. But the software that is placed in every individual's brain, yeah, if that software precedes the point of creation, if that
You're just
software.
adding your own stuff
No,
now.
but that's
That's the
hypothetical.
argument that I'm
That's
adding.
but you didn't say
That
that.
is my
You're adding-
argument.
you're adding
That's
it.
the argument.
You're
That's,
just adding-
oh my
that's
gosh!
hypothetical.
You see,
This like
you
this.
see,
This like
the reason why I say your
You're just
argument.
creating your own story.
The reason why I say your argument.
Listen. Hold on. Hold on. Before you pause,
But this is
he
African.
made
arguing
it
capitalism.
very
I know,
simple.
it's
Very
fine.
simple. He said the world could have been made 5 minutes ago. There was no additions. That was it. That's very simple. Done.
Yes.
Great.
Do you-
I
what
understand
are my
that concept in my
premises?
mind.
What are my
I understand
premises?
that concept. I understand there is no 6 minutes. It's 5 minutes.
Sure.
He
5
doesn't-
minutes.
he doesn't
sure.
even- he's not
So
even down to
any
listen to
software
what
you're
I'm
talking
saying.
about that precedes that 5 minutes is
Yeah.
a logical fallacy.
No, it's
it
not.
don't fit.
No, it's not.
Okay. How about explains why it's not a logical fallacy, and you explain why it is a
But
logical
I feel
fallacy.
like you know,
No,
you
I'm
trying to be
only want to hear
absolutely
that
fair
one
mediator.
because you're a Christian too.
No, I want to
No,
know.
you're
a lot
not
of
even
people
letting
do
me
that.
finish.
Nah,
The thing
bro,
is,
come
you're
on.
not-
You're not critically
the thing is,
thinking. You're not.
the reason why he has to be mediating is because after I'm laid
Nah,
out my
that's not a fair mediator. He's not good at that.
Apologies.
He's good at that.
I'm still
trying to be as
speaking.
neutral as
Apologies.
possible, so I want to hear both
Yeah,
sides.
I'm still
I want to
speaking.
see
The thing is,
what one with this.
I
Come
say
on.
I say the first sentence,
Yeah.
and then he wants to cut me off and be like, no. Well, did I finish when the argument? I was
Let him
presenting?
make his
You're
case.
adding now. You're adding.
No,
What do you mean
Go on,
adding?
go on,
That's
go
what
on.
conversation
Add
is.
more, add more.
That's what
Let him make his
conversation
case.
is.
No, I'm talking about the premise.
Yes. So my
Okay,
premise
go on.
one.
Bro, would you like some time to talk? Put time.
No,
in?
no,
It's
go
fine.
I know.
I mean, for us, we know that this is
No
how.
problem,
this is
man,
how
no
we
problem.
talk.
Go on.
But premise one, the world could have been created 5 minutes ago. Premise two, the software presented in the world, the muscle memory presented in the world could have preceded 5 minutes ago. Conclusion, I have a right to believe that Jesus Christ existed 2,000 years ago.
Okay, now
if
what-
you can you break any one of
Now,
those
what are
premises?
your arguments then? Go, present your case.
I'm saying this very clearly, If the world was created 5 minutes ago, and we have information
that precedes
that precedes 5 minutes ago, is that the same world or is it another world?
It's just information that precedes 5
No,
minutes
hold
ago.
on.
Argue the point directly. You can break any one of the premises,
hold
then my
on.
conclusion breaks,
You
right?
see, because I'm
That's how premise one and
about to
premise
break
two
this one.
works.
I'm about to break it. You say it's 5 minutes, but we could have information about the world that precedes those 5 minutes. Is that the same world or is that another world?
It's just information placed into a human
The point,
brain.
I think that what he's trying to say is,
That's
I think what he's trying to say is, where did that information come from?
Exactly. If
from
you didn't,
the
if you didn't have it,
creator.
Oh, stop
That's
it,
how it
man.
works.
Oh, stop it, man.
If the world was
You
created
sim-
5 minutes ago, there was a creator, right?
Think about
Yes.
that.
And
You
if
know
the
it don't
world-
make sense.
had to create
Yeah,
a
You
world.
know
if
it
the
don't-
world was
you know it
created
don't
5
make
minutes ago,
sense.
there was
Why
a creator,
not?
right?
No, hang on, it's who created the world
Information.
5 minutes ago?
Listen to this. He's giving the world could have been created 5 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah.
The world had a cause.
Now the information. Let's just take the subject matter of Jesus being on the earth.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
That would mean that he would have to be in this earth.
Sure.
The same earth that created 5 minutes ago. They don't make sense.
But all of those things that you said, they have causes. Right? They're all causes.
You're not breaking down any of my premises.
You're not getting it. That's why I say it's not fair media.
You're not breaking down any of my
No,
premises.
I'm trying to steel man your argument. I'm trying to steel man.
He's actually
You're
helping
saying
you
that
out.
the world 5 minutes ago has a cause. The information that he presented and that you have the contention with, you would agree also has a cause, right? Otherwise, it can't just be primordial, infinite information,
That's not
divine
what I'm
information. No, otherwise it can't be. I'm
saying
logically
this.
piecing it together.
That's what I'm saying. If you've given me a world and you just started it 5 minutes ago, I can't even fathom anything that happened before it. Because I'm bound by this world.
How
that
do you
was
know
created
that?
5 minutes.
How do you know that?
Because I'm bound by that world.
How do you know that? You're
So
not
I'm bound by
it.
other worlds as
No,
well.
you're bound by what the creator puts in you. If when Adam was created, let me give you an actual real scenario. Yeah, Adam was created. I would say like age 30. That's when the high priest.
You're older than that.
Yeah,
33,
33. The starts his ministry.
Yeah.
Adam was created, but yeah, God didn't teach him from a baby to grow up. But yeah, God tells him go and name the animals. Where did Adam get the knowledge?
Within his world. Within his world. Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
within his
but
world.
where did Adam
Where did
get
he
the
get the
knowledge to
knowledge?
name the animals from?
The claim is that it's from him. It's from
Exactly.
the creator. Yeah.
So
But
the
it's
claim,
about the
the
world.
same premises applies to me.
But
That-
it's,
that-
oh
that-
no,
that-
it's
that is
in the
his entire
world.
argument.
It's in the world. That
But
creation
God-
is inside
yeah,
the
but
world.
God is the creator is outside of this world. That's the claim. That's the claim that he's
Oh,
trying
He's
to make.
telling him to name things that are inside the world. That's the
Alright,
claim.
it's a circle. We're moving in circles.
Okay,
now. I
no,
want to go
give,
back to
this is
the.
okay,
circular.
give me something.
I want to go to the page.
Give me something that Jesus has given you that's outside of our
Eternal
our-
life. Eternal life, bro.
Alright.
John
It's
3:16.
outside of this world, this created world that we're in. We can't live forever here.
It's something that was created
That's
in
true.
the world is telling you about something that's outside of the world.
Yes, because that's
You
how
see the
God
craziness
works.
in that?
That's how God works. Mark Zuckerberg enters
What
the
God? Your
metaverse.
one?
Wait. Mark Zuckerberg enters the metaverse, and he tells
Mark Zuckerberg is God
the
as well.
avatars in the metaverse that, hey, in my house, I have 2 cats that are eating food right now. Mark Zuckerberg has now presented information from outside of the metaverse into the metaverse.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
You know,
bro.
it's so funny when people use
Hang
earthly
on.
analogies
I
and
wanna
then
ask.
apply it to something that's outside of the earth.
I want to ask.
That's very funny to me.
I want to ask. Do you believe that there's only this one created world that we are in now? Do you believe there's only one of it?
I believe that there's a creator, but I'm not going to tell you I know that there's a creator.
No,
You understand?
One created world. Is it? Do
What
you
do you
believe
mean?
there's one world? With your example, you say world created 5 minutes ago. Is it a singular world?
No, that's his
Is
analogy.
it just one?
That's not mine.
Yeah, but
go
the
on,
thing is,
He gave me one world. That's his analogy.
yeah, I believe
you
there was
made it
only
up.
one
I'm sorry,
world.
man, my bad.
But do you believe in the possibility of a multiverse or a singular universe?
Anything that I don't know, I just
said-
don't
I
know.
said
You know what I'm
believe,
saying?
I said
So no,
believe.
I'm
Yes,
saying,
believe.
no, I had to start off with that because I'm going to go back to that. So I don't believe there's multiple gods. I believe there is a creator.
Not gods.
Whether that is
Universe.
multiple, there could be.
Worlds,
Universe.
universes, worlds.
Universe.
You know,
do you believe in a
planes of
multiverse
existence.
theory or a singular verse theory?
I don't really know about that. So I'm not going to lie for the sake of argument. I don't know about
That's
that.
fine. That's okay. But
I don't lie in arguments.
But on his in his paradigm,
Yeah.
he is then assuming that there is this separate world of existence. There is this not separate, but a distinct kind of other world which isn't this world.
All right, that's
that was
fine,
also
that's fine.
created 5 minutes
But
ago.
could he be wrong on that? Could he be wrong on that?
In regards to the memory or what?
No, in regards to reality, if you're claiming that there's an entity outside of this universe,
Yes.
could you be wrong about that? Because you can't fathom outside the universe. So could you be wrong about that claim?
There's always a risk of misinterpreting it.
No,
However,
but
there
could you
is
be wrong
always
about
a-
the claim in its entirety?
No, the fact that I exist actually. No.
Tough
The
question,
fact
isn't
that,
it?
no, I can't
I
be
don't
wrong.
think so.
The fact
You
that I
can't be
exist.
wrong. That's
You know why? You know why?
arrogant
No, it's
answer.
not.
No,
Because I
there
observe
is-
reality. Reality is singular, thus making God singular because God is reality.
It's
So
God outside
if I
of
exist,
reality. It's God
if I
outside of our
exist,
reality.
apologies. If I exist,
Hang on,
if I exist, my existence and my observation of reality proves that God exists. If there was no God I do not exist. So I can't be wrong that there is a God. Now you can make the conversation. You can stretch it to be like, okay, there might be multiple gods. There might be other beings that created before God did. But the fact that I exist and I'm experiencing reality shows that there is someone outside of my reality that created me. Hey, Joseph is back. I need to go speak to Joseph. We went to Israel to go and fight.
I swear.
Yeah.
Oh, sick one.
But so the fact that I'm observing and experiencing reality shows that there is a God. So I can't be wrong that there is. I can't be wrong. Can you be wrong that there is a God?
Why not?
Yeah, of course. I could be wrong. I don't know.
What are the evidence that you present?
If you're saying God is outside, and I also believe that God may be outside of reality and time.
But could you be wrong that there is no?
I could be wrong. Yes, 100%. I could be wrong.
Okay,
Because you know why? Hold on. You know, I was listening to you.
Yeah, apologies. I'm listening.
Because I am not outside of space. I'm bound within it. I'm limited mortal being. Just like you.
Well, then, what is preserving
You have
the
a
reality that you
belief
live?
system, and
Sorry.
you already admitted.
Sorry, bro.
Oh.
But what is preserving the reality that you live in?
My existence right now.
So
Me-
you are
me
God of
being
yourself.
conscious
You
matter.
created the universe.
No.
Then you have to experience a reality outside of you. If there is a reality outside of you, that means that there is a singular reality that you're deriving your truth and your values from.
My morality derives from people before me. So my mother, my father, my grandfather, my grandmother, my great.
Can you be wrong about them?
What do you mean?
Can you be wrong about that you have a mother?
Again, I can't be wrong about that.
You can't be wrong that you have a mother.
I know I have a mother and a
you
father.
don't know. You
I
believe
do.
You have a
because
mother.
that's the only genetic
You don't
code for me to be here.
You don't know. You only believe you have a mother. You believe because of what men have told you and what your mother has told you. You don't know you have a mother.
Just like Jesus came out of the womb of a woman, that he shares the same genetic code as every human being on this planet.
No, he doesn't.
And you say he
He
existed.
doesn't share the same genetic code.
He doesn't share the genetic composition.
No,
of every
what I'm
human.
talking about, as in to come into this
He
world.
doesn't share the X and Y gene code.
Jesus came into the world the same way you came into the world.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he doesn't
From a
share
womb
the
of a
same
woman.
genetic code.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean that literally. Sorry, I apologize.
No worries.
I'll take that back.
No worries.
I don't mean like literally genetic. I'm saying the same practice of arriving into this world is the same as you, isn't it? So there is no other alternative. So far, there's no alternative other than the womb of a woman.
There is an alternative. There is an alternative. Adam and Eve is an alternative. So that's one alternative. Or even when Jesus presented himself to Abraham, he presented himself as a man, right? Because it says Abraham saw the men.
Yep.
So there is an alternative where God can present himself without going through a woman.
So I'm gonna give you that one. Yeah, I'm gonna concede that one to you. So Adam and Eve.
Then that means everything I say that can be right, and you're just giving me a trust me, bro.
Again, I'm gonna say this: as a Christian, you could be right. I could be wrong all along. I'm not saying that. If I don't have the truth myself, I don't have no right to strip you of your belief systems.
But that's what you're doing, sir.
No, I'm not doing that. Because
you
you're
don't
telling me
know
your one
anything
is
you know.
the right one.
Yes,
and I'm critiquing it.
I'm telling you it is the right one because I know.
I swear to you now,
You don't know anything.
This video would have finished at second 1 if you used to tell me I have a belief system and that's it. I'm not sure whether it is.
No. The reason why it's longer because when you keep on saying about
it is.
Yes, because
then it's gonna be like this.
We're gonna have to talk about belief again. You know, every time I keep presenting him belief and he keeps saying that, oh, you guys rely on it by faith.
I came here before the
Hey
belief
Joseph, how you doing, man? God bless you, man. You came back.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you, man. God bless. I'll come and speak to you in a sec, yeah.
I've seen that guy on videos.
Yeah, he gets bullied by the Muslims a lot, man.
He doesn't get bullied.
Yes, he does,
No,
man.
He doesn't.
You see, he was outside of in Central and they were throwing stones, they were throwing stuff at him.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's all on
I
video.
didn't know about
Come on, man. Over here, he gets spouted, and you say he doesn't get bullied.
I didn't know about this.
Come on, man. But
I didn't know.
But-
You're about to believe. I came here before belief conversation, so I'm completely unaware of anything.
Every time someone uses the word faith, they always think that faith, it means that you don't have any evidence for it. But
you
wait,
do.
let
You
me
might
finish.
have
In
other words, there's no extrinsic explanation to.
Yeah, but the word faith.
Fantastic.
No.
I hope you got that. I hope we got what you said.
I'm still manning your argument.
That's still
But
your
that's-
argument. That's not a definition of faith. That's what people think about it today.
Yeah.
But the word faith.
But he said it perfectly.
The
I'm
word,
still manning your position.
but that's the wrong.
Yeah, but he said it perfectly.
But that's the
No, it's not wrong.
Yes,
Why is it
is.
wrong now? Why is it wrong now?
I'm telling you, calm down. I'm telling you. If you don't cut me off, you actually hear. Again, the word faith comes from the Greek word confide, where you get a fide from. Yes, it does.
Just tell me
because
how you
the words that
define
you're
it.
using matter.
Right,
The words
right,
that you're using
right,
matter.
right. So-
when you use faith, Faith
I love
comes
you
with the
said
word confide, and if you rely on
Confidence,
the
yeah.
fide part of it, that's when you think, oh yeah, there's no evidence. But if you rely on confidence,
Confidence
apologies, I'm still
denote
speaking. What is wrong with you? I'm
certainty.
still speaking.
Confidence doesn't
What is
denote
wrong with
certainty.
you?
But go on.
I'm
Let
still
him finish,
speaking.
let him finish.
Oh my
But
God.
you already said this stuff.
Yeah, because it's not going into your ears. You need to hear it
Let
again.
him finish. That's alright.
The word confidence, yeah, would be a better applicable for faith, because when you have confidence in something, it's because you know you have evidence for it. I have confidence that I have a mother because I have evidence presented to me in reality.
Right.
So I have confidence in Jesus Christ, death and resurrection because of the evidence presented to me. So my faith is based on evidence. Your faith is based on trust me, bro.
So
That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take trust me, bro.
To steal
But
man. To steal
again,
man,
that doesn't mean that.
hang on,
Wait,
pause,
hold on.
I want to steel man his position. Real quick.
See,
I want to steel man what he says so that it can be clear for everyone and for everyone here. So the argument that he makes is you have faith. Faith by itself means nothing. So there has to be some sort of truth grounded to become faith grounded in truth, which is
no. If it's true,
evidence.
it's not faith no more. It's a knowing. Like if it's truth, if faith has evidence, no problem. I'll give you that. You have testimonies. You have people that have written down. You have that. No problem.
okay. So that's it.
But
What's yours? What's
does
your rebuttal? Go?
confide, the word that he loves to use, does that denote certainty, or does that denote a certain amount of evidence?
It doesn't. Confidence implies evidence.
Yeah.
It doesn't denote evidence. It
But
implies evidence.
does it denote certainty?
What do you mean by denote?
Like, are you certain?
Does it make it?
It's not empirical evidence,
Thank you.
100%.
Thank
But
you.
that's why it is called confidence.
Yeah, that's fine.
It
That's
isn't.
fine. I'm
From a
confident I'm
point
gonna go
of
home
confidence,
tomorrow. I'm confident I'm gonna go home
from a
tonight.
point of confidence,
I'm confident.
you step into a point of knowing because confidence or the evidence presented to you backs you into a corner that you come from. If my mother took care of me all my life, yeah, and I have confidence that she's my mother,
Yeah.
it's because of she took care of me all my life and she nurtured me since I was a child.
Yeah.
Now I step into a point of knowing that she's my mother because the evidence presented to me backs me to a corner. So my faith or my confidence in Christ backs me into a corner of knowing that Jesus existed.
No.
And
It existed. Yeah, fine.
I
I'll give you that,
no
I'll give you
longer
that.
have confidence that Jesus existed. I know Jesus existed because of the evidence presented to me.
That's fine. And I'll give you, me personally, I believe this person existed. Whether I know, I'm not going to say that. You can say that's fine. I'll give you that. I'm not going to contest that. What I'm going to contest is the crux of your religion. This being resurrected from 3 days. You don't have that. You have a belief system in that. Is that fair for me to say?
No, I know that because of the
We know
evidence
that.
presented. The eyewitness evidence presented
because
to
we
me.
have evidence.
Okay, so do you know that I'm
presented
here right now? Do you know that I'm here?
I know that because I can touch you. You have,
Okay,
your
you didn't say that before. You didn't say that
I
before.
know that you're here right now because this is an eyewitness testimony of you.
You didn't say that
You're
before.
witnessing yourself towards me, and I'm witnessing you too. It takes the testimony of two to prove something is true. Or more.
Yeah.
So you have confidence that you.
No, but could,
let me finish.
could everyone
Let me
be lying
finish.
though? Could
Let me
everyone be
finish.
lying?
Let me finish.
Everyone could be
Let me
lying.
finish.
Let him talk. I want to see what
You have confidence that you exist and you're here right now.
I know I
and
exist,
because
bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I actually know I exist though.
you know because you're in your head. I don't really know.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I
I
have
know. That's what I'm saying
confidence.
to you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
I exist.
I have confidence that you exist, but then me observing, I
You
have.
said you know already. You done the homework.
You
You
told
know
me
I exist.
you told me you exist. That's one eyewitness, and
You just said you know I
observed-
exist because you done the homework. You touched me.
Yes, so the same homework can be applied to Jesus Christ. Look at the evidence presented to you.
Oh my God. Your criteria for knowing me was doing that.
It's not necessarily.
You haven't done that with Jesus yet.
Speaking to you, speaking to you implies that I know that you exist as well. When I speak to
Okay,
people on
have you
TikTok-
spoken to Jesus?
Yes, amen.
No, have you spoken to Jesus
Amen.
that was here?
Yes, amen.
Yeah.
I speak to Jesus on the daily, bro.
Come on.
Come on, man. We
Bro,
pray
you know
with
what
our
it is?
season, man.
You're speaking to
pray with our
yourself
season.
and you attribute it to a Jesus.
I speak to
Just
Jesus
like the
on the
guy
daily.
attributes to Allah.
You see how,
Just like someone
you see how
attributes to
any
this guy.
evidence that's presented, it's going to be hyperskeptic. Once you apply the same hyperskepticism, it backs him into a corner. He doesn't know where to go.
Eventually, you with your hyperskepticism in anything, the more hyperskeptic you become, the less evidence you will be open to, and the less evidence you will accept, the more questions you have that will not have an answer.
That's right, and you have every right to be like that. Every
No.
right. Because if you're telling me that this entity was able to amass a phenomenon that is far past our intellect, like raising from the dead after 3 days, I have every right to be hyper skeptic. Every right.
The evidence that will be
Because
presented
first of all,
is
one
that
thing, I weren't there. I wasn't there. Another thing, I don't know this individual.
Examine
and
the
the
evidence
third
at
thing,
the
it came from a
time.
book
You have
written
to
by someone I don't know as
You have to
well.
Examine the evidence.
at the time,
You know,
yeah.
What's
that's
the evidence? Testimony. That's it.
Yes, the eyewitness testimony. That's how evidence
And
work.
who are these guys? I don't know them.
Okay.
Then look into them. Look into them.
No, but I don't know them. They're far gone.
Look into them. That's how you look at evidence. You look
Why?
into the
Why should I
evidence.
look into why?
Because that's how evidence works. You look into the evidence to see
No,
if it's logical to stand
okay,
on or
I'm going to
not.
tell you, I'm busy with my own stuff.
All right, cool. Then that's all.
Yeah,
that's
so it's
not
cool,
wrong with
innit?
it.
It's cool. It's
Okay,
done. Yeah, it's done.
another way, look and say if
I've got my own stuff. I'm not going to look into him.
It's
Peter,
fine.
John, who's that?
It's fine. If
don't care about them.
if eyewitness testimony evidence at the time is not enough for you, right? Because it isn't. I assume that it's not enough for you, right?
No, that's not enough for me.
Okay.
I don't know these people.
Go later. Say who wrote about them and who wrote about
Yeah.
them and who wrote about them.
No, I don't.
It's
I don't-
continuity.
Listen,
History evidence is
listen
based
to
on
me, listen to me.
continuity.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to someone I don't know. If I read it, fine. I've read your books. I understand it. But I'm not going to take it full on like, oh yeah, this is the truth. I don't know these
The
people.
same thing can be applied to anything that you say.
Right.
So you don't
That's
have
right.
you don't have a ground to stand on.
That's right.
We
No, I
over
have my
here,
own ground
we
to
over
stand on.
here stand on the rock
You
of
have
ages.
chosen-
You have zero ground to stand on.
According to you, that's fine. That's for you.
That means no
problem.
matter what you think of, no matter what you say, you have no reason to say it. You're just denouncing reality for itself.
What reason do you have to believe in the Jesus apart from books?
The
Apart from books. Apart from books.
apart from books, the
Ontological
men.
argument, cosmological
You
argument.
you as a man right now. You as a man right now. Apart from books, testimonies.
Love.
Oh yeah.
No, you can. It's
Love.
a moral argument. Yes, the moral argument.
That's what
there
I
are so
have.
many other arguments in just books. I named them: cosmological argument, ontological argument,
About who?
about the
God.
existence of God, or about the existence of Jesus as
When
well.
you say these things, it also comes from that book.
Anything you say
Yeah, it
comes from
does
a book
because
as well.
because if I strip you from your Bible, you won't have none of this cosmic. You won't have no other theory about
No,
this.
those
because
arguments
it
are
comes
made
from
outside
these
of the
books.
Bible. No,
Huh?
the arguments that is presented
They're not in
come
the
outside of the Bible. They're
So
not in
the
the Bible.
ontological argument came from Saint Anselm. He's a 4th century writer.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So that means what? It means that everything he said was true. Yeah.
See, again, he's
No,
going
you use reason to prove God's existence and the existence of said person.
Could he be wrong? Is he mortal
No,
like me?
no, because do you know why it can't be wrong?
Oh, it
It's
can't be
because
wrong.
do you know why? Do you know why? Because it's a philosophical.
Convenient.
No, do you know why it can't be wrong? Because it's a philosophically and logically sound, proved argument.
Is he mortal like me? Is he a man like me? Is he human like
Yeah,
me?
but he was
he's
much more read than any of us here.
No, you're putting him on a
he's just
pedestal
gonna,
now.
everything
Was
that
he
you
human
presented
like
him here,
me?
He's going to denounce this is a logical fallacy that he always presents here. You present him with logic and reasoning, he's going to denounce it and argue something else. He was always arguing a straw man. He never looked into the evidence that's presented too. You know,
Presume. Let me go with this, because that's why when I talk to people, I want to go with what they say. That's what I like to do. So you say Saint Anselm. You said he was human, and therefore you think that he could be wrong.
No, he has every room to be wrong.
He has every room
To be wrong. Yeah. Why should I put another man on a pedestal who's mortal just like me, who's fallible just like me? So you've given me examples of a writer. That's fine. You can adhere to him if you want to, but that doesn't mean that he's 100% correct. He's mortal just like me. The only being that has entered this earth, according to you, was 100%. Yes, and it's Jesus, 100%, without failure. Without failure. So anyone else you give to me, I'm going to be like, that's not Jesus. The only one here I'm going to target is Jesus.
Even in
That's
his
the only
skepticism,
one.
his standard is Jesus. He believes in Jesus, but
No, that's
doesn't
your
want to acknowledge
standard.
it.
Oh, you didn't even hear it.
Everything.
Oh, you didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I did hear what you said.
I'm giving you
Your standard is still
premise.
Jesus.
And then what?
So anyone said Anselm, that's not going to work for me because they're not
What
100%.
what is your premises for truth? If anyone can be flawed, what is your premise of
Something
actually
that
understanding
can be
truth?
proven. Something that can be proven, and
proven
I've
by
seen
who?
it.
Proven by who?
Huh?
Proven by who?
By myself.
So you're a man.
Yeah. If something's true to me, I can prove it to myself. That's my standard.
So you're a man.
I'm a man.
So
Yeah.
what makes that true if you're proving it to yourself?
Huh? Say again.
You're the same man here, just as you said that the guy that you mentioned can
Saint
be
Anselm,
can be wrong about what he said.
Yeah.
You can be wrong about what you said.
Yeah, of
so
course.
why do you believe
I've
in
already
what
told
you?
you.
Why do you believe in what you say and you say that's true?
Hold on.
Proof enough.
I can be wrong. Christianity, I can be Christian
There you go,
tomorrow.
man. God bless you, man.
Hey, how you doing, man? You back?
Back into the same argument, man. He can't prove his mother is his own mother. He doesn't can't prove his mother is his own mother.
I'm back today. Because
still
there was
can't
something
prove it.
that you said that when I ran through my mind,
I had to.
He saw the
I had to come back with this. I was like, that's no, you weren't making a point. Your points were stupid.
People saw I was making sense that day.
I'll tell you something. You said that something that you know is that every single human being has come through a womb, right? So the first person that
Well, she's gonna ask the same question.
Yeah.
the first person that came through a womb, where did those person's parents come from?
I don't know.
You don't
I don't know. But you're gonna give me Adam and Eve. But I don't know. I don't know.
But that shows
didn't
that
say
you
that.
don't know. You don't actually know that every single human has come through a womb.
Hold on.
See, the argument that I presented to him about that, the argument that I
point.
presented to him about that, yeah, is like
That-
he
no,
said
no,
that
that
his
was
mother,
good. That was good. That
he
was
said that
good.
he knows that his mother is his mother
Yeah.
because of how.
Hold on, let me challenge this one.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But I said to him, like, even though everyone
I
in
like that
Speaker's
one.
Corner is here right now,
Yeah.
the word could have been presented could have been created 5 minutes ago. How do you know your mother is your mother?
Exactly.
We already talked about that, and I
No,
already
but
did
use
that
what
one.
I've just given now because you know that every person has come through a womb. But that first person that came through a womb had parents. Where did those parents come from? If you don't know, then you cannot say that you know that every single human comes through a womb, which gives it the possibility that somebody can be made by something else, and a second possibility that the conventional way that you know in which humans come to be, there could be another way in which there could be a Virgin Mary.
Amen.
Oh no, now you're adding your own. That's see,
No,
you
I'm
was
not
talking.
adding my
No,
own.
you was talking
No,
sense
no,
there, and then
no,
now you
no,
just
no,
added something else.
He's not adding because that's
No,
his
you added
premise.
that Virgin Mary came out of nowhere.
That's
That
his
came out
premise.
of nowhere. That
That's
came
his
out of
argument.
nowhere.
He's not adding. That's
Because
his
remember,
premise.
that happened 2,000 years ago, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, but we've
Go
been
further back than that.
we've been
The first
exactly.
two people. Go further back than that.
Exactly.
Where did
So
they
you-
come from?
That's what I mean by you added it out of
That's
nowhere.
not addition. That's his argument.
I'm look. You understand?
Arguing,
I'm trying to go
argument. I
back
like it.
millions of years ago. I'm not trying to go 2,000
Yeah, he
years
went to
ago.
the first man and woman.
Your God decided to come 2,000 years ago. I'm going millions of
He
years
went to
ago.
the first man and woman.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. So it's not Mary, is it?
Just argue what
No,
he
hold on.
said.
If Probabilities Mary,
point,
right?
The point,
Argue what
the
he
point of what I'm saying is
Hey,
that
man,
you
God bless you,
can't.
man.
Yo, how you doing, man?
The point. Hello.
I see you. Mary. I understand where you're trying to get to.
How you doing, man? My guy, God bless you.
I
man.
don't like to lie for the sake of argument. So I'm going to tell you this. The first human man,
Yeah.
I don't know where they came from.
Okay.
I don't know. All I can offer is either God, either evolution, or we've always been here. That's all I can offer you.
Okay. But the point is that person, those two people, could not have come from a womb, which means you making the claim.
No, but I gave you those options.
claim is
So
flawed.
it could have always been here.
Hold on. But what I'm saying
It
is
makes your
that
claim flawed.
you making the claim that you know that every single person has come from a womb is now false. You don't know that to be true.
So give me an alternative then.
The alternative.
Give me an alternative. We've actually done it. I've given you one homework that we've all done and proven. Room of a woman. Give me an alternative.
I just.
You ain't got one.
Just gave you Adam and
I just showed you
Would you
that
like-
with your homework,
would you like a
it doesn't
physical?
explain the very first
Okay,
person.
would you like a modern example of that and not 2,000 years ago? Is that what you're looking for?
Hold on. I've got
IVF is one.
I've got one basis
That's
of
what I was
homework,
arguing before.
right?
Yeah.
And that's the womb of a woman.
But
I've
that
got that
doesn't
over
explain
you. I've got that over you.
No, you don't.
You ain't got- you
no,
ain't
you
got- you
don't.
got a
no, you don't.
belief system.
No, you don't. Because I've got the womb of a woman, and
Yeah.
I've also got God. And I've
No,
also
yeah,
got miracles.
which God did you talk about? Which one?
That, it just
Your
keeps
one.
shifting. He keeps shifting the argument.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the thing.
no,
I'm making sure you talk about
Changing
your
the
one.
goalposts. That's a
Listen to
logical
what I'm saying.
fallacy.
Listen to what I'm
Argue
saying.
what he's talking
Listen to what
about.
I'm saying.
Stop shifting the
I'm
argument.
saying that your explanation of that you've done the homework
Yeah.
doesn't explain everything. So you can't say you know for a fact, for 100%, let me finish, 100% that every single human has come from a womb because you know that the first two couldn't have come from a womb.
No. The
Yes.
homework states if there's a first two.
Wait.
If there's a first two, I agree.
Hang
with you. If there's a
So
first
then,
two,
so then you need to,
No,
you
hold
need
on,
to
hold on,
propose
yeah.
something
That's
else.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If there's a first two, my whole premise falls to the ground because that means that there'll be something else.
Your homework dictates that there must be a first two.
No, I'm not because I told you I don't know. I told you I don't know.
No, your homework. What you believe that every person comes from a womb dictates that there must have been a 2 at the
No,
beginning.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah.
So then tell me how your
because
homework
I gave you 3. I gave you 3.
Prove all 3 of them, because
No, I
those
can't
are your.
prove all 3 of them. I can only
But
prove one.
then you're making any argument presented without evidence can be denounced without evidence. If all 3 of them you don't have any reason to back them, then I would.
I can only give you my existence right now. I
Right.
can only give you the reality
Upon
right
your
now.
existence,
If we're
what
talking about-
does it indicate?
Remember, we are going back millions and millions of years ago.
To the first man and woman.
No,
we don't have to
I
say millions
don't know
and
if there was a
millions.
first man and woman.
Use your homework.
Okay. If there was a first man and woman, yeah, my homework right now breaks down. And I'll say, yeah, you're right.
No.
I'll say that you're right.
It's not even that it
But
breaks down. No, apply it.
No, I can't apply it. Because that would mean that would be something else, isn't it?
No, but that shows that
There is a
you're
judgment to
calling
come,
every person.
and if we don't repent and believe on Jesus Christ, we cannot
No, I
be
agree. I
saved.
can see that one.
So that means that in terms
That's
of
the guy that
knowledge,
was
in terms of
saying
knowledge,
thank you for
you have a
his
deficiency somewhere.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm an to being. I'm mortal.
No.
I don't know everything.
As in,
Mate, it's my first time on
what you
speaker's
know
calls.
about how humans come to be,
Yeah.
it doesn't explain everything.
Of course, I'm not going to say that's not my stance. That's not my stance. I'm just saying what we can apply right now. So it's either there was a first man and woman, either God created them, or we've always been here. If we've always been here, I can use my analogy and say that it's always been a womb of a woman.
So
If it was God-
that's infinite what? Infinite regression. Or
Even a
whatever.
regression. Is that a possibility?
But that's illogical.
I don't know.
That's
Infinite,
illogical.
Why is that not? Why is that illogical?
Infinite regress is illogical.
Why is that? Why?
Because it's infinite. You can't go back to a first cause or first whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So it just keeps going, isn't
No,
it?
but
It
you
keeps
have
going.
to. No, but you
Yeah, but
have
you
to.
have to.
Why does it have to? Who said you have to?
Plato, Aristotle, a lot of people.
And
See what I'm
science
saying?
says,
You're
so
putting
wait,
man
wait,
that could be wrong on a pedestal.
and you're a man that is putting
So
yourself
I
on a
could be wrong.
pedestal.
So we're all in the
you're
realm
wrong.
of subjectivity.
No.
We're going to go back to what we said.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
have to
What
go
you
back
are
to someone
wrong
who's an uncaused
Why am I
cause,
wrong?
an unmoved mover.
What you are wrong about,
what Plato
and
called in
the
his
stance
chapter
that
one
you take, you need to
metaphysics.
weigh up
Come
the
on.
evidence that you have to come to your conclusion.
Yeah.
Right. And what we're saying is that evidence that you have is insufficient
No, it's
compared to the evidence that we have.
What
Or
we
what we
believe
believe
in?
in.
What did you have?
I told you the
Outside
Bible.
the, no, you see. Outside, that's what I was going to say. Outside
Why
the
is that
book.
outside?
Because it's the words of God.
I am trying
It's
to
the
say,
word
where is
of
your
God.
book?
I'm going to go back to who told you to worship your
Hold
ancestors?
on.
Who
Let me say this.
revealed
Let me say
himself to
this.
you?
Let me say
Who
this.
told you that you
It's
should do
oral.
this
It's
and this?
oral. It's oral.
Let me tell you, and let me ask you another thing. Did any of your ancestors say that you should be kind to someone else? Did any
No.
of your ancestors say that you should give to the poor? Did any of
Oh,
your
yeah,
ancestors?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
What,
Which one?
where did he say?
Anyone?
What did he say?
My
Anyone?
ancestor is my mother and my father. That's my ancestor.
That's not
already
ancestry.
established-
That is ancestry.
That's primary. That's not
That is
ancestry.
ancestry.
That's not
I am my mother and my father. What are you
Implies
talking
further
about?
on that you don't know of.
Ancestry doesn't always denote those
Ancestry
before
lineage,
you.
but
Ancestry.
your primary mother and father are
Ancestry,
your parents.
yeah.
We use the word parents for a
No,
reason.
no, no,
They're
no,
not
no,
your
no,
ancestors,
no.
they're your parents.
Ancestry is those that are before you. That's ancestry.
It's ancestry, but they're not your
My
ancestors.
mother and my
they're your
father
parents.
are my ancestors. My grandfather, they're all my ancestors. It doesn't mean because they're dead now they're ancestors.
So
No,
your parents.
ancestor
Okay, so your parents.
dictates who is
Let's go
before
with that.
you.
Let's go with that. Did your parents tell you what right and wrong is?
What do you mean?
You
Yeah,
said that
they
your
give me
parents-
what right and wrong is. Yeah,
Could they be wrong?
they could be wrong, of course.
Then why do you stand on what they say? They are men that
Because
are
I
wrong.
apply it. I just like you, Christianity. You told me already that you could be wrong on your belief, but you apply it.
My standard for what I know comes from God, outside of
Oh,
creation.
this is a weak. I'm
You're
not
going
even
from
on
men.
that one.
We
No,
give
no,
you
no,
words
no,
of
I
men,
wanna be
you
on
denounce
that one. I
it,
wanna be on
and then
this
you
one.
give us words of
Because we
men.
talked
That's
about that.
ridiculous. No, because we're giving you words of
It's
men.
wrong to you,
Wait,
not to
apologies,
me. It's wrong to
apologies,
you.
apologies. I'm still speaking. You're giving us, we're giving you words of men to make our arguments. You're denouncing it, but then you're going to words of men, your
Yeah.
parents, to make your arguments. I'm denouncing that. I don't
Yeah,
believe that your
that's
parents
fine.
are all right.
That's fine.
So where do you get your base of truth from?
I am not. I'm not telling you my truth is objective. I'm telling you
It's not
purely-
objective, it's subjective.
I admit that.
No,
It's subjective.
He says that his truth isn't objective.
Thank
That's what he
you.
says.
why do you
You're listening.
So why do
You're not listening.
So why do you speak then? Why do you even come in?
That's a great question.
That's a good
because
question.
you're telling me
Could be
that
our
if
hope
I
system.
don't, if I don't believe in your savior, I'm gonna go to hell. For certainty.
Yeah,
that's
because-
why I'm here.
because
I'm
the
here to
premise
tell you
is,
this. I'm like, how do you know
If God
that?
is true,
Why? Let's explain why. Go on.
if the premise is, if God is true, the truth backs you
We need
into
to
a
go back to
corner
that. We need to
to
go
why
back to
you
that. I
have
don't know
to
why
fall
we
in
jumped
line.
to this.
But if you're only applying your subjective understanding of reality, you still don't have a standard of truth
According to
where
who? According to who?
every time we keep shifting the goalposts, we're making we're arguing general theology here.
general point.
We're arguing general theology
And
here.
you already. Why are you going back? Listen, if
This guy goes in circles, man. I kind of want to be done with this already.
Okay, look, that's
but
what
I
I said.
actually
I
wanted
want
to
to go
talk
back to that
about.
one.
He said about he believes in his pagan gods in Africa.
I didn't even say
What
that.
standard?
I didn't say that. I didn't say
Well,
that.
I'm
He
calling
said
them.
that.
I'm calling them pagan. You're
I didn't say
appealing
this.
to gods of West Africa, and you're saying that that's
What
what you
gods?
believe in.
What gods? I don't
Whatever
believe in
gods
any
are you believing in West
No,
Africa?
I don't believe in that.
Well,
See, you're not even listening.
do you know how many times he said, "I believe in God. I believe in these
I
gods"?
believe in a God. I believe in a creator.
Okay.
I believe in a creator.
What standard? What standard of truth do you have
Are
to
you ready
prove
to
your
listen to
God?
this? Because if I hear you say gods again, that shows me you're not listening.
You believe in you believe in a pagan god, yeah. What
No, I
standard
didn't
of
say this.
The word pagan is clearly defined as
No,
none
that's
other
your
than
word.
the
I'm not
Christian
using
God.
that
Okay,
word.
you believe in a God. Continue.
You believe in a god?
No, hold on.
What standard
Hold
of
on,
truth
just
do
hold on.
you have to believe in that
Brother,
God?
hold on. I'm going to explain to you what I believe in, yeah? And if you explain it counter, I just know that you already have your answer.
I'm listening.
You understand? I believe in the creator of this universe, just like you, right? It may not be as subjective as yours, that's fine.
No, mine is
But-
objective. Mine is objective.
Oh,
Yours is subjective.
Be careful
How can
with
it be
your language.
objective when
Yeah.
there's a Muslim there, there's a Jew there? It's not objective, is it? It's subjective.
No, God is objective.
Well, you said
People can
objective.
believe what they want to believe,
No, we're
but God
trying
is
to help.
objective.
I thought you were
No, it's
saying-
not objective because
God
the
is
atheists
objective.
are the atheists in the world right now.
Yeah, you can.
Exactly. So does that mean it's objective?
Hey, apologies, but you can believe a woman is a woman. If you can believe a man can become a woman. Does that make
You're
it
using the
true?
word belief.
That is subjective.
you're using
That
the
is
word belief.
subjective.
You're using
it
the
doesn't
word
matter
belief.
what the world believes. If I'm the one that believes that 1 + 1 = 2, and the whole world believes that it doesn't, I'm still true. I'm still
You're
right.
using the word belief.
Oh my gosh, this
You
logic
told me
and
earlier
reason
that
doesn't
words
operate,
mean
does it?
things.
Logic and reason doesn't operate, does it?
Belief and objective, they're not compatible with each other. If something is objective,
We're going back to mother and father.
You don't know if you have a mother or a father.
But I know that I have a woman. I know that I have.
How
to
do
have,
you know?
We
Who
just
told you?
established. We just
So I
established.
don't. So are you telling me that there are other alternatives for humans that come out of the womb? There's another alternative.
We just
Yeah, we
established
just
that there is.
No, you just did.
Because the first two would have had to.
Okay,
thank you,
come
man.
from
Okay.
you.
You don't know there's a first
Hey,
two.
brother.
You don't know there's a first
Brother.
two.
I know it's a first two because the science that we both walk on, the science that we both stand to be true, says that there are two that come together to form one.
Who is that?
The child, right?
Okay.
So if that's the case, and if that's what we've seen historically, and we're tracing it back, then that means that first two, they couldn't have come from
No, you're presuming that there is a first two. We don't know.
No.
What else?
The evidence is.
We don't
wait,
know.
The evidence
We
is.
don't know.
Wait, the evidence is.
don't know.
There are
So
8 billion. No, the evidence is there are 8 billion people on Earth right now. If you go back 14 generation, where you would need approximately like how many people would you need? Approximately like 4,000 people. Let's say estimate number. I might be wrong in this. 4,000 people for you to exist. But then if you go back even further, you need 2,000. Even further to the point where you only need 2.
We don't know that.
The fact that we're increasing in number implies that you
we
only
don't
need
know.
2.
serious. Are we being serious?
I'm only going to tell you what I know. I'm only going to tell you what I know and I believe in.
You know that humans are counting.
You know that you have two parents that made you. Your parents each had
Hyperskeptic.
two parents that made them.
Yeah.
You keep tracing it back.
Right.
You will eventually arrive at just two people.
I don't know that though. I don't know that though.
See, logic and reasoning doesn't operate.
I don't know that though.
Otherwise, causality in anything doesn't work.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, cool. Let's say I can see that.
Causality in anything won't work.
Where did those two people come from?
God.
I would.
Are you now using science now?
But that's
Yeah.
causality.
Now using
No,
science.
right.
No, because hold on. Wait. Let me land. Let me land this one. Yeah. If you're using science to go back, and you're saying we're all saying it makes sense by science to have two. Where now using science? Where do those two come from now?
God.
You see now you left science now. You see how you left science now?
Yes,
You can't use
based
science
on,
to prove God.
science is based on theology as well. Do you know that?
No, you can't use science to prove God.
We see.
Science is based on
the
theology
input
as
of
well.
our reality.
Science cannot.
God isn't our reality. God is outside of our reality. You can't use science for
God came
God.
into reality.
Amen.
God came into
Glory be to
reality.
God. you know. Amen.
Science can only explain so much that there are things that we cannot explain.
Even
Right? I'll give you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, so that means that God can do something, and you have to believe that then.
Right, but
Even science makes theological claims. Science makes theology. Yes, when science tells you, we have a flesh, we have consciousness and some consciousness. What they're describing is flesh, soul, and spirit.
Hold on, I agree with that one.
So science makes theological claims all the time.
Yes, exactly. Hold on. Science makes theological claims. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that all the time. Yeah, of course.
So when they say there was only two, there's still a theological claim.
Now, can that science be used to prove?
Okay.
Yes.
That miracle.
You look at a watch. You know there's a watchmaker. You look at a human. You know there is God.
A miracle.
That is how science works.
A miracle. You can't use science to prove
Anyways,
miracles.
I'm gonna leave our conclusion. You guys can carry on speaking. See, guys, logical reasoning backs you into a corner where you don't know where to go. If you're too hyper skeptic and you don't know anything at all, you're just gonna be hyper skeptic on anything. He's backed into a corner, and the same God that he believes in, the same question can be applied to him, and you wouldn't know where to go with it. I believe in it. Your belief has to be rooted in truth, in evidence. That's why we have confidence that Jesus Christ resurrected and died and resurrected for our sins. Glory be to God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. One God.
I love that I got to talk to you again, man.
You too, man. As always,
Know that I'm not your enemy.
Guys, again,
No, wait,
anytime I speak to him, we Africans, we whisper in capital letters. So we're not beefing, So every time I speak to him, this is how.
But you know I'm not your enemy. You know that, right?
Come on, man. That's I come to you specifically for a reason, because I know there's a reason why you actually come. God is calling on to you, but you're refusing. Jesus Christ, yes, but you're refusing to acknowledge him. No, because they're dead gods. they kiss a rock. Come on, man.
But if I was to tell you I'm spiritually happy right now, is that enough for you?
So what spirit are you clinging on to?
I've gone back home to my people. What we were doing before Christianity.
That's fine. Which one of you wants to hold the mic? You can cling on to any demonic spirit you want. I have the one true spirit that is true.
Why is my one demonic?
Because any spirit that is not of God is against God.
Amen.
Anyways, guys, God bless you guys. God bless you, man. Carry on the conversation.
Okay.
Anyway, listen, this you brought a good point, right? I'm saying this. You have to know that there's two people.
Go back to that. Okay. You
have to know that there's two people.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna ask you, using science.
What do you mean by using science?
That's what we got.
Explain what science is.
If it makes sense.
No, explain to me what science is.
The inquiry of nature.
Right.
So what we're bound by.
Okay.
Science is the inquiry of nature, what we're bound by. Okay. So if you're using God, then now you're just going outside.
Why?
Because
why is that unfair to you?
Because God is outside of our nature. God is outside of what we know.
But from what I understand, God has entered my nature. God can enter my nature.
So okay, is that subject? When you said my nature, is that
as in God can enter reality.
Has He done it for you then?
Pardon?
Has God done this for you?
Yeah.
When?
Through my life.
Well. But is that okay? So is it fair for me to say that God hasn't done that for me? Or He's already done it for you?
I would say most likely, what I think is the truth is that it's like, I'll give you an analogy. When people go to art galleries, right? Yeah. They look at a painting, and when some people look at the painting, they start crying.
Yeah.
There are some people that look at the painting and they don't feel anything.
Right.
Now, the point is, someone made that painting. There is an artist.
Yeah.
And that painting will evoke on people different feelings and different things.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Now, I would say that you are the person that goes and sees the painting and doesn't feel anything. No, not in a bad way, but in a way where it's not hitting you.
Yeah.
Because there's something specific that you're looking in the painting where you could be looking somewhere else. Whereas someone else could look at the whole painting, but there's this small section that hits them deeply because they may see themselves in it, or it hits them in a different way.
Right.
And then they can step back and they can look at the whole painting and be like, and that's when they're amazed.
Right.
So what I'm saying probably, or what I think is from your current position, is that you are looking at the painting and I think you are really seeking, which is why you come here.
Yeah.
But I think in your seeking or you're looking at the painting, you're looking for a detail that is not necessarily applicable to you.
Okay.
You're looking for something that you probably won't find by looking at the painting in this way. I would say you're probably looking at the frame. If I was to explain the analogy.
I'm looking at the art, and then I'm looking at the artist's name, and that's it. I see the artist as mortal as me, as human as I am, and that's it.
But then you need. If that's the case,
I was listening to you.
So go.
The reason why this analogy doesn't apply.
Why?
Because you're giving me an artist who is human like me, who eats like me, who sleeps like me, who's tired like me, who's mortal like me.
Really?
Now, it's true though.
Can you produce Da Vinci's work?
Is he not human like me?
Can you produce Da Vinci's work?
No, I can't.
So you're telling me there's no such thing as a talented human. The point, I know you're doing that, but can you produce Da Vinci's work?
No, I can't. He has a different skill set.
Okay, that's what I'm pointing towards.
Can you play football like me?
I'm talking about the artist. I'm talking about the painting.
That's what I'm saying.
Make the painting the world, if that's to help.
No, you can't do that.
That's what I'm doing.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Do that because that's unfair. You're making something so subjective, objective now.
No,
it's an art painting. Because
it's the same thing. Because people in the world that walk around the world and they see the absolute beauty and majesty, they're the same people that work in the world that walk around and go to get coffee or go to a restaurant and they don't feel anything.
Who is telling you that painting is beautiful? Who's telling you that?
What? Who's telling me that?
Yeah, who's telling you that? It's yourself, isn't it?
Well, no, it's through revelation of what I've read.
The painting is beautiful.
Yeah,
and
the Bible,
who wrote that painting? Another man.
And then a relationship with God.
Oh no! You see how you jump? You jump.
No, but,
you jump.
Yeah, but the thing is, you would say that I'm jumping.
Yeah.
But I have the ability to jump because I've got evidence. No, it's true. It's true. No, listen, it's true. I've got evidence and I've got things that's backing my jumping. I said before, you need to read Hebrews 11, right? Christian faith is not blind faith, right? Christian faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen.
It is
right? No, it's no.
Yeah, it is blind
no,
faith.
I'll explain to you what. Blind faith is when you come along, right, and you say that you believe X, Y, Z, and you have no evidence for it. You have nothing that you're hoping for. If you can say that, oh, this is the evidence as to why I believe these things to be true.
Oh, that's what.
In other words, believe this thing to be true objectively, right? Then you are in blind faith. I'm the one who is not in blind faith.
I agree with that.
Even in our Old Testament, we are being told, come reason with us. We are being told to question our faith. We're being told to ask questions, ask do this. So that it's not blind.
But the fact that you're still in the realm of belief leaves room for you to be wrong.
But you are also in that said realm of belief.
Yeah, true. So
right?
something we're all in.
But you're in a no. But
again, over there you said the 70%, and you gave me the 0%.
Yeah.
But I still see you the same as me because you're not in any certainty.
No, I don't see you the same as me because you're in contradiction.
Sorry, brothers, I got a dip now.
Oh, you're out, yeah. All right, take care, man. See, what's your name?
Nick.
I'm Nick. Nice to meet
You Christian, Nick?
You said it was
yeah,
Jack.
mate.
God bless, man.
Or is that your alias?
Alias, man. I don't want to say it.
No, it's all good.
See you lot in a bit.
All right, take care.
Safe journey home, man.
For me, I still, even if you're 89%, I still see you the same as me. If you're not 100%.
No, because I just said again, sorry, you need to look at the evidence that you have. You have zero evidence.
I don't have zero evidence.
What is the evidence that you have that bases what you're saying to be objectively true?
For me,
it needs to be no.
Because remember,
it can't be for you because that's subjective.
Yeah,
sorry, erroneous. No, I'm sorry, that's erroneous. It's got to be true for you and everybody. It's got to be true.
That's arrogance now.
No, that's not arrogance. That's not arrogance.
I don't live in the realm of everyone. I don't know everyone.
That's not arrogance.
You're telling me
that's not arrogance.
To impose on a belief system that applies to everyone else. I can't do that. I can only apply to me.
Listen, forget the imposition. I'm talking about subjective and objectivity.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, you need to give me evidence on what you believe, right? That is objectively true,
okay, cool,
not just for you, but for everybody else.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, cool. I won't even mention. Okay, ancestors. I can mention that. We all have ancestors. Everyone has.
But why? But where does your ancestors tell you to do X, Y, Z? That's what I'm talking about.
From literally being a baby, they teach you what is right and wrong. They teach every day. Whether it is right and wrong, you have to apply it and see if it works for you. But I'll leave that. For me, I believe there is a limitless being that has created this world. Based on my lenses on creation. So when I see that, I'm looking at things, creation makes sense to me. So when I do my study and see that the sun is perfectly distanced from the earth.
Okay.
So much so that we can get the right amount of heat and the right amount of winter, etc., etc. When I see that, it makes sense to me that there may be a creator. There may be a creator that is limitless.
Again, I want objectivity from you.
No, but that is objective.
No, I'm saying that there is a creator.
You don't know that though.
No. Objectively, I live. Objectively, I live that there is a creator. You need to give me something that you objectively live as.
No, I can't give you that. I can't give you that.
Then that's why I would say
But
that.
that's
That's why.
arrogance.
No. That's not arrogance.
That is
It's not. It's not because
You are
because
a mortal being.
and I'm saying that I
imposing
objectively.
objectivity on the rest of the world.
I'm saying that I objectively live as this because I objectively see this to be true. Objectively.
You see,
However,
yeah, exactly. You no, that doesn't make sense.
okay, not
You
me. Okay,
subjectively
okay,
see it, yeah,
okay.
see, what
Like,
do you
it-
think?
okay, it's objectively true for everybody.
No, that is arrogance.
What is arrogance?
That
man?
is
What's
arrogance.
arrogance?
For you to have a doctrine and you are imposing that is for everyone. That's
Yeah.
arrogance.
Why is that arrogance?
Because you are more mortal being on this globe.
Why-
You don't know everything.
No, but why is that arrogance? What are the rules of arrogance? This is where you're jumping into my morality and trying to use it against me. Where is your rule that is arrogance?
Arrogance, yeah,
Is what?
It's implying that you know better than the next individual
And
or
if
the
I-
next doctrine.
That's
That
not
is
arrogance.
arrogance.
That's not arrogance.
Without evidence.
No.
You don't know.
Without evidence.
You don't have evidence.
I do. The Bible. Where's your evidence?
Again.
No. Where is your evidence?
I'm not telling you my one is objective.
No.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
So then how can you come to me and tell me that I've got to throw my thing away?
I mean, that's the
No,
objective
no, it isn't. Because I've got evidence.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. The Bible.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Something that's written. That's what you got.
But it's the Bible. It's there.
Okay,
It's
cool.
evidence.
I got Batman. I got Batman book.
And what does Batman tell you
Batman
to do?
exists in Gotham City.
What does he tell you to do?
No, he exists. That's
No,
the
no,
book.
no, 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 you're not being fallacious. This Bible.
Just like you.
No. This Bible is giving me evidence of my reality.
No,
it's
it's
giving me
not.
evidence of my understanding of things and what I'm seeing. It's giving me evidence that there's a creator. Now you need to give me the same thing.
The
If
Bible's
you-
giving you reality, yeah?
Yes, he
Bible's
is.
giving you reality. Have you ever seen a talking snake?
Pardon?
Have you ever seen a talking snake?
No.
Have you ever seen a burning bush talking?
Pardon?
Have you seen a burning bush talking?
No.
Have you ever seen a man live in a well
No.
for multiple days? You've not seen that.
No.
How is this your reality?
Because I've got
Have you ever
evidence
seen a
that
man
points
split a
towards it.
sheet? Oh, what evidence?
I told you the Bible.
No, oh, you see,
The Bible is in reality.
The Bible tells me this happened, so the Bible is the truth. You
The
keep
Bible
going
is
back.
no, because I look at the Bible, I look at the world, and I can see how it
You
marries
know
up.
what no Abrahamic religion person does? None of them do this. They never go outside the book to apply that same reality.
That's what I'm asking you to
always
do.
go back to the book. Because the book said it, so the book is true.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Tell me where it says that I should love my enemies. Tell me where it says
My mother,
that,
your mother and father will tell you that. You know that, right?
No, that's pardon.
Your mother and father
That
will
I
tell
should
you
love my enemies.
that you should love your.
That I should love my enemies.
Yeah, of course.
No, they won't.
They won't tell you that.
To love my enemies.
To love
My
your
enemy.
enemies.
Where does it say that I should turn? Where does it say I should turn my cheek when someone slaps me? Where does it say I should give them my cloak?
Is that what you
my
do?
outer cloak?
Is
My
that what
outer
you do?
cloak.
The Muslim will strike you right now. Is that what you won't do that? I know.
I would do that. Well,
You would do that?
if they hit me.
Yeah,
If they strike me
Yeah.
to test me.
yeah. They'll just strike you. You won't have no. I don't believe that. Well, I don't believe that. Me personally, I believe
Okay.
you have every right to exercise your right for
Based on what?
Self-defense.
Based on what?
Survival. You don't want to
You're
survive.
making so many. Don't you hear the amount of claims that you're making? You're
This
saying
is-
I
I
have
agree, it's a
every
claim.
right.
It's a
You're
claim.
saying I have every right. Based on where? Where does rights even come from?
What we're living in right now, this society right now.
Don't
It
hide
can
behind
change
society.
tomorrow. It can change tomorrow.
Oh, it can change
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I admit that. It
So,
can change
in
tomorrow.
other words, rights don't exist.
We all have different rights. We all have different morals.
Oh, so it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
No, it doesn't.
My
If they're
one
all,
can
if
be
they're all
different to your
different.
one.
No, if they're all different and they're all and they can change tomorrow, then they don't. It's not right. Isn't a real thing. It's not.
We made it to be. We make our reality. We make our reality.
What do we make our reality for?
The same way that a man wrote your book to make your reality is the same way I'm telling you that we make our reality.
You still have not given me the evidence for what you believe to be true. All you are doing.
I don't have evidence for it. You don't. For something.
So then me and you cannot.
Let me listen. You said believe, yeah? I have every right to believe in something that is 0% evidence, because it's a belief. When you believe in something, that leaves room for doubt.
I just told
When
you what
know
faith is.
something-
No, I told you what
wait.
faith is.
What do you mean faith? What do you mean?
I told you what faith is.
Faith and belief is synonymous.
Pardon?
Faith and belief is the same thing.
Yeah, but it's the evidence of the unseen.
But are you in the search? Huh?
I told you.
How can you have
Hebrews
evidence of
11.
the unseen?
I told you the Bible. Morality,
Oh,
love,
you're giving me
suffering.
some- okay.
All these things are evidence
This is what he
pointing
said.
towards God.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. Because look.
Why would I come in to lie to you?
No, yeah, that's a lie. Because you're giving me something. You're giving me evidence of something that's unseen. evidence of the unseen. How can you provide that to me?
You're the one that talked about you believe in a limitless God. Where's your evidence for that?
I could be wrong. Could you be wrong?
Pardon?
I could be wrong about this limitless being. Could you be wrong about
Yeah,
this
I could be
limitless?
wrong.
Okay, cool. So we're good then.
No, we're not good. Because we're not good. We're not
Why?
good because I said you are in a state of contradiction.
Why am I in the same
You're in a
condition?
state of contradiction because you're saying that you have no evidence for something,
Yes.
yet you believe it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I have evidence for something and I believe it, and you're telling me that I'm wrong, that I'm in the same boat as you. That's not right. You are in
That
a
means you're in the knowing then.
Brother, you want
Exactly.
the unseen,
Yeah.
dark matter. They
No,
can't
that's-
measure it.
No, but that
Yeah,
dark
that's
matter is
the
not good
unseen,
though.
brother.
Dark matter is not good though.
But that is proof of something that is unseen.
Yeah, you said you wanted proof of the unseen.
No, but we can attest to that. That's why it's that. That's why
No,
it's a
you
thing.
can't touch it. You can't. We go back to your conscious. We can't hold your conscious. We can't touch it.
Is
We
it
can't
not, is
feel
it
it.
not something we can attest to?
Pardon?
Is it not something that we can?
No, we
literally-
see proof of it based on this.
Right,
Evidence
right,
at
right,
the
right,
unseen,
right.
which
So
is what I'm
can we-
doing.
can we apply it to God now?
Yes, we can. Evidence. Yes, we can.
That's a belief
How?
system, bro.
It's same as your consciousness, bro.
No, my conscious is not a belief system. There's a reason why I
Okay, no.
this.
Can you hold your consciousness? Can you touch it? Can
I
we
am
taste
my
it?
consciousness.
Can we measure it?
Show me your
How much? How much
I'm-
do I have more consciousness than you, or do you have more consciousness than me?
It's not measured like that.
Oh, it's not measured like that.
No.
How's it measured? Tell me.
It just
Explain
is
to
what
me.
it is.
It is what it is.
Okay,
What?
no, hold on.
No, it is what it is.
No, it is
It
what
is what it is.
And
It is what
I
it
explain
is.
that.
God is what it is.
Yeah.
We're in the same boat. God is what it is.
Which God?
God of the Christians.
Oh,
Jehovah,
God of the
Jesus.
Christians. Okay, look, let me say it like this. For me, the reason why I say it is what it is because, and the same thing in your book. What did God say to Moses?
Pardon?
What did God say to Moses?
He said a lot of things. Go on.
No, he said, "I am what
Oh,
I am."
okay, I am who I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am what I am.
Yeah.
So that is that's
Yahweh.
vague in its essence, just like that. I'm giving you the same premise. I'm giving you the same premise. My conscience is what it is. I chose to wear this. Tomorrow I might wear something else. Tomorrow I might go somewhere else. It is what it's
Yeah,
not
but
measured.
but that's the point. That's what.
You understand that?
No, but that is the proof of what
You
I'm
are laughing,
that is
but I don't think you understand
No,
what I'm
that's
saying.
the proof of what we're saying, that you have evidence that points towards unseen.
No, point.
Your consciousness is unseen, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, you believe it to be there.
Me.
You believe my evidence to be here.
I am my conscience.
Do you believe? Sorry, not
I
evidence.
am
You,
conscious.
you believe my consciousness to be there.
Yeah, because I see you right now.
Right. You have evidence
Yeah.
that points towards an unseen conscience, bro.
No. Because I see you. I see you. You are conscious matter. Just like I am conscious matter.
No.
You're telling me something about
Okay,
unseen.
even then, your eyes don't see. What you right now is your brain is painting an image in your mind
Yeah.
from the sun's light reflecting from my skin into your. No, it's true. It's true.
Are you here? Are you
We're
here?
gonna
Are
get.
you here?
Pardon?
Are you here?
Am I here?
Yeah, are you here?
Objectively, yes.
Why did you just say that? Are you here?
I am here.
You're here. Do you know that I'm here?
Pardon?
Do you know that I'm here?
From what I'm seeing, yeah.
Do you know that I'm conscious matter?
No. You look like conscious
You look
matter.
like conscious matter, but I can't see your consciousness, bro.
Just touch me.
No, I can touch you, just like I can touch this.
But you know, but that's not
But I
conscious,
know
is
that's
it?
not conscious.
Exactly.
Based on the evidence of what I see of conscious people doing. So
Right,
I marry
you
it
know-
up.
Okay, so we can leave that. So
No, we don't leave it. Because the point is, you have evidence.
You good, yeah.
Hey, what's good, man? You have evidence,
Yeah.
right, based on what conscious matter does. And therefore, you would say that an animal must have a certain level of consciousness
yeah.
that is different to a human,
Right.
based on the evidence of what you see them doing. All
Now,
right.
can we apply that
What I'm saying is, for a Christian, we have evidence that points towards God, the unseen. Just like
You don't have evidence of something that's unseen. You don't have that.
Because
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this question now.
touch me, because I presented the same argument.
Bro, I already conquered that debate. You know I conquered that argument. You
No, you
know
haven't
it.
conquered
Because you
it.
went back. You went back.
because
You went
everything
back.
that I'm giving you evidence that points towards something.
No,
But
you're giving me evidence that points towards an idea.
I'm showing you how evidence and faith and all of that works. And you're able to apply it for your consciousness, which you can't see it, bro.